Oh, hello there. Welcome back to my Minecraft world. Today, I want to make 5 automatic farms and build around them in a cozy village area. We definitely need auto farms to make some progress in the game because we don't have a lot to our name yet. And speaking of not having a lot to our name, I have been busy trying to do a little bit more diamond mining. So we got a few diamonds and a couple of new tools from that. Then I've been trying to breed our animals to get more levels. And something really cool happened. We got a cold cow head. This is a data pack I have and it's a rare drop from the cows. Now we have our pink sheep and our cold cow. But come on Aki, let's go over here and have a look at the area we're going to be using for all of our farms. I was thinking of coming over here all the way past our portal and clearing out all of this. So let's get on to that. Okay, so the point where we are at is I've kind of started to try to plan a little bit here, and this spot's going to be an iron farm, so it does have to be kind of big so the iron golems can't spawn anywhere around it. So I was just flattening all of this land here, and I think I kind of know the dimensions, so the villages need to be in a 5x5 area. 1, 2, 3, that's wrong. Oh, and that's lightning. Okay, I guess we're going to bed. Don't worry, everything's awesome, everything's fine. Oh, there's some mobs. I could do some string, to be honest. And I'll always say yes to bones. Thank you, looting sword. I love looting. But anyway, before I was rudely interrupted, I was placing these little logs for where we need the iron farm. So this part is where the villagers go, and this part is where the golems go. But in order to do this, the first thing we're missing is the villagers. We don't have any here at all, so we need to go find some. Luckily for us, the newest update means that we can use leads with boats, I believe, and actually kind of use boats now to go up pieces of land, which wasn't possible before. So I guess from here, we're going to row gently down the stream. Maybe we take 2 boats, and we'll see if we can get to a village. Let's go. Wait, I forgot my bed. I see it there in the distance as we were sailing away. Why is it all the way over here? Okay, now we row the boat. I reached this awkward part where the river just doesn't connect properly, so we're probably gonna have to fix that. So I worked on that for a little bit. Oh, foxes. Anyway, I'm bored of doing that, so we're gonna continue and leave that problem for future Brooke. Hey, there's dogs. Do you see the dogs? So cute. I got distracted again on a little side quest where I saw some glow squid and I really wanted glow ink, but eventually I made it to a kind of riverside village, so I popped a couple of villagers into a boat and sailed them down the river. And now we're at this awkward bit where I didn't kind of finish carving out the river, and I have been trying to just put them on the lead and make them go up the blocks, but it doesn't always work very well. Oh, they got up that one. Okay. I feel like they need a bit of momentum, so now that they're against this one, the lead might just break here. It's honestly really finicky and annoying, and I don't like it. I wish it just worked every time. Let's just do it from here, and hopefully they can get back in the water. There we go. Oh, it's a bumpy ride. Why is the boat sinking? No! Get in the new boat. In the new boat. There we go. Oh, they managed to get up. Oh, there we go. Can they get up this bit? No. And I think we've made it out. Yes. We're in the clear. It should be very easy to get home from here. And we're back. This is your new home, guys. I know it's pretty, but you're going to be living in an iron farm, unfortunately. We're going to block off this so that they can't go in. And we've successfully gotten together a little area for them to breed in. It's a bit of a mess right now, but this half over here is where the iron farm is going to be. So in the iron farm, we need 3 villages with 3 beds and 3 fletching tables. And then this is just some extra beds to help them breed some more. Speaking of breeding some more, I know you like carrots. But while we're waiting for them to breed, I want to kind of keep working on the area that's going to go around the iron farm and gather some supplies to build it with. So we're making an iron shovel because our diamond shovel wasn't doing too well. And then the spawnable area for iron golems is out from here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I think. And then for now, if we turn all of these into path blocks, it'll ensure that no golems can spawn here. Then we have to dig out this 5x5 area for golem spawning. And now we have a little pit for the iron golems, and we have our little villages, and they're separated from the other villages that we got. the babies. We just need a zombie to go in this boat here and then we're good to go. But I think before we get a zombie, it makes sense to build around the farm first. So let's do some building. And here is the build. It's quite simple because when you're making an iron farm, you can't build with any spawnable blocks. So basically the whole roof has to be stairs. Leaves are fine, I'm pretty sure. I did have to do a quick trip to the nether to get the crimson, and that was a bit of a mission. Honestly, our nether spawn is just not good. There's so much lava everywhere. And other than that, I think we've covered everything in this patch of land, so they can't spawn on paths. Hopefully we're good, but now we just need to stay up at night. I've left this wall open here so that we can get a zombie and hopefully get it into the boat here. And then we can get out this side and seal it all up. And it's become night, so let's have a look for zombies. And please, I beg, no creeper encounters. Are you helping me keep watch? I better keep you seated or else you might attack a zombie. There's a skeleton. It's not what we're after, but I'll take some bones. Oh, there's another skeleton, but I also... Oh, there's two of them. No. I see a zombie. There's a zombie. Come on. Ow, not the skeleton. Okay, come in the hole. Hopefully you go in the boat. Yes, he does go in the boat. And the villagers are panicking and everything is... Oh, everything's working. Okay. Seal it up. It is amazing. Okay, actually, I want to go to sleep. I'm scared of a creeper just sneaking up on us. Oh no, I forgot about my other villagers. Dang it. Okay, you're gone. Oh, your friend, I'm so sorry. Might change the game to hard mode at some point because I'd really prefer if they become villagers. Instead of just dying, I think it's on normal mode at the moment. Oh, look at this though. The iron farm is doing its iron thing. Oh, already 8 and a poppy. The poppy is kind of a cute little bonus. Okay, we've got to try not to watch the golems die though, because it is a little bit sad. But now we've got 4 more farms to go, and guys, my tools are not going to survive this. Look at my axes. So I think next we want to do an XP farm. Also, in the meantime, we can get a few more levels and we can try to get some more enchantments. So I managed to get a little bit of nether quartz while I was in the nether. Unfortunately, all I had with me was my silk touch pickaxe, but now we have plenty of iron for some iron pickaxes. So this should give us a little bit more XP. It's also got really satisfying sounds. Just saying. I think placing and breaking quartz is one of the best sounds in the game. Ah, that got us so close to level 24. I guess we can also do our usual and just breed some cows. Guys, we have so much cow meat at this point. We got food for days. And that got us to level 24. So let's see if we can improve our tools. Oh, unbreaking 3. Okay, I'm straight up gonna take that. We can combine it with our other axe, which is efficiency. Oh, efficiency fortune. I don't know why we'd need a fortune axe, ever. It's also kind of annoying because I've been trying to get fortune on my pickaxe. Protection. Oh, feather falling. We need feather falling. Oh, and this is why we need a farm for levels. We can't quite give our poor shovel unbreaking. But we're gonna combine our axes and put feather falling on our boots, and that's a good start for now. At least we have iron tools from the iron farm as a backup. Now for our XP farm, I think I managed to find a zombie spawner underground. Let's see if we can find it again. I haven't actually explored it yet because I was waiting to do it together, but I could hear so many zombie sounds, and it was through here, I think, at the end of this. Oh yeah, here's the copper already. Oh, here we go. Ah, don't come at me. At least we're safe, since we're just kind of poking our head in the bottom here. Okay, I think we're good. That was very undramatic. Only one zombie. Have you ever seen a little dungeon this small? Where's the second chest? Oh, a name tag. We can name Aki. We got some string and melon seeds. I don't think we have melons yet. And I can hear some lava, so we might be contending with lava as we dig this out, but let's just dig it out and see how we go. And I was clearing out this little cave that's attached to an area I dug into. But look at this, there's water cave diamonds. Let's just hop in and grab these. We're going to get them with silk touch for now, since we don't have fortune yet. And there's even one that's not even deep slate, since we're right around level 0. That's so cool, and we're nearly there with this room. We just need to dig out another layer of the floor. After digging it out, I finished placing the water and hopper system into the farm. And now we're at this weird point where our tunnel has kind of led into this cave, but we've got an area here for the zombies. And if we come back up, wait, if we actually, I don't know how to get to the farm. Do we go up here? But looking at this, I think it's all ready. I kind of did this from memory, so hopefully it's good to go, but let's break all the torches and there it goes. And we just need to get this filled in. And we did it. Well, we did the practical component at least anyway. And then we just have to try to make it look good. And the hopper system's working. We've got our torches and some rotten flesh in there already. Obviously, I want this to look a bit better, so we need to go up and get some supplies for that. Oh my gosh, there's a chicken. Wait, how do I do this? If you kill a chicken jockey, there's a new music disc. But the problem is that you can't kill the chicken first. You have to kill the zombie. Oh, maybe if we just let it out. Oh, regret. Okay, gotta get the zombie. No, we got the chicken first. Oh, dang it. We'll have to try again with that one. I really want the music disc. I have no idea what it sounds like. Anyway, I started working on the room and I used a granite and diorite for the floor because we dug up so much of it for the XP farm. It was mostly granite and diorite and I never know what to use them for. And now we just want to add some decorative elements. So I was thinking of having some shelves with a couple of these and a pot plant. And we need some lighting that's not just a torch. And this chest is going to fill up really fast. So I was thinking of doing some extra chests. And we might put some of these little cherry leaves into the roof as well, just because it'd be cute to get the falling petals coming down. And now when we come down these stairs, this is the room. I think it's cute. It's nothing super special because this really is just an early game XP farm. I'm hoping to have something better a bit later on. But for now, I think it'll be absolutely perfect for us. And we already have 35 levels. 35 levels and heaps of random gold armor. I think I'll take these Fire Prot 3 Unbreaking 3 leggings. They're going to be so good for the nether. But I also made this into a little staircase going all the way to the top of our strip mine. So now it's really easy to get up and down. There's a zombie in here and the door's broken. Oh no. Okay, I guess the iron farm can't have nice things like doors. I don't know if this will maybe help deter the zombies from breaking doors, but we'll give it a go. And now we have 2 of our farms done. We're almost ready to move on to the 3rd. But first we'll just do some quick enchanting because I do have 36 levels now. I'm going to make our first diamond pants as well. And we can finally get unbreaking on our shovel. Protection 4. Oh my gosh, Fortune 2. Whoa, that's a good pickaxe. And with Fortune 2, we can finally break these and see what we get. What are we thinking? 4 diamonds, maybe we'll get 6 or 8? Oh, 5. We got 1 more than with no fortune. Oh well. Oh, hello. But let's start thinking about our next farm. And I've kind of mapped it out over here. So with these path blocks over here, I want to have a pretty big building. And I want it to be a bamboo farm. I was thinking that could be handy because not only is it a building block, it's also something we can use for fuel and something we can use for sticks. I've gathered a bunch of supplies in here to make the actual building. And then we'll use whatever space we have on the inside to make the farm. So I started working on the building and making a little base made of stone and stone brick. And then I added in a floor using pale oak. I think we're going to use cherry wood for the walls. So I thought from the interior, the pale oak and the cherry would look good together. And now here we are building the frame and then the walls and the roof. And so now we have this lovely little building for a bamboo farm. It's time to actually put a bamboo farm in it. I did try to do some kind of subtle bamboo theming around the outside to signal bamboo. And in hindsight, I totally should have used actual bamboo blocks, but I guess we didn't have any anyway. Maybe when we do, we can make a little bamboo sign to go here and it could say bamboo farm, but this is the interior, so we've got plenty of space. But this is definitely where things are going to get a bit ugly looking, so let's see what we could do with this. I think the most kind of efficient way to do it is 8 long. Wait, usually I'd have water in the middle, but I think that's more for sugarcane. But you know what, I think we will actually keep this design because water flowing can be really useful as a collection system. So like if the water flows down here, then it'll go to this spot. And in here we'll put a hopper and then a chest. And then we've even got room for more rows. We could have another row over here. But we're going to need quite a few observers and pistons for this. So we need some iron. Luckily, we should have... Whoa, we have heaps of iron. That chest is going to fill up fast. Thank you for your service. And as for redstone, I've got this pile here, which we can use our fortune pickaxe on. Let's see what this gets us. And this is 14 observers. We just need more quartz, which we do have. And then pistons. Okay, we need more cobble. In that case, just to make sure we have enough, let's just do a quick little spot of mining. And we'll work on a supply of cobblestone, which I guess we can get from right here, and redstone. Oh, you know what? This roof is dripping. Maybe there's a reason we turned around here. We can just go in this little cave. I also randomly found this fat chunk of diamonds while I was down there, and it gave me 15. So that's really cool. But now it's time to get crafting again. So we're going to make some more pistons and observers, and then we can start planting the bamboo. Put in our little hopper situation. And then if we throw things in the stream of water, they should end up in the chest. Then we place pistons, not facing that way. Okay, we need to kind of be where the bamboo is. This sort of works. Wait, what am I doing? What is this middle row doing? I needed to have a row of pistons and then more water and then more everything else. Oh my gosh, what was I thinking? I don't even know. Actually, you know what? I can tell you I wasn't thinking at all. So this goes here. Okay, I think we're pretty much done. I ended up doing it mostly off camera because the one brain cell apparently cannot record and do redstone at the same time. I think we have made a bit of an error though, because some of these bamboo bits I just noticed haven't grown at all, so I'm assuming they just need some light, in which case we can get up here and just see if some torches on top of the observers does the trick, which I think it will. But I ended up just doing these 2 rows of bamboo because we couldn't really fit a third one over here. But then if we come through here, I have some extra storage, but I made a little one at the end here, and I did the kind of traditional minecart method instead of the water. And so far it has 28. Okay, but that is our bamboo farm. This one does not have a perfect collection rate, but that's okay. It should still be collecting quite a lot. But anyway, let's move on to the next thing. So we're definitely getting somewhere. We've got our iron farm, our bamboo farm, and of course our XP farm. And then I made this path kind of going up here because I want to make this into a sugarcane farm, and then going off the other side of the iron farm over here. So like this way, I was thinking of doing a pumpkin and melon farm. Oh, I just remembered something. How do we make a bamboo sign? Do we have to strip the bamboo like you do with wood? Is that even a thing? Oh, it is a thing. And then we go this, and bam. And I was just having a look in our chests, and before we do our next build, we definitely need to top up on some supplies. I want to use concrete, and we need more flowers and dyes for that. So we need to go out looking for flowers, but while we're out, I also kind of want to look for mangrove wood. Also, it sounds like we have a wandering trader outside. Hello, sir. You're really annoying me. Your silly little trader noises. Oh, he sells mangrove propagules. Dude, I don't think we have a single emerald to our name. No emeralds. Okay, we're just gonna have to go get mangrove the old-fashioned way. So I'm remembering to bring our bundle this time and hopping in a boat to sail down the river. We're gonna go to the flower forest, and then we're hopefully gonna find some mangrove. I ended up back by the village from earlier, so we got some flowers at the flower forest in the meadow there. And it looks like there's another village just down the river. We're going in that direction anyway, so that's the initial village, and then this is the other village. And I haven't really been further in this direction in this world before, so let's check it out. I think we need to go kind of northwest for the mangrove swamp, and it's quite a way away. Oh, this is cute though. It's like a village in a sunflower plains. Hello? Oh, bookshelves. I don't think we really need them though, to be honest, because we have so many stacks of leather, and I'm about to have a sugarcane farm. We need to get back to our main mission anyway. And a pillager outpost. It's not our main mission either, but we're literally going right past it, so we might as well. Oh, hello, Mr. Pillagers. How are we today? Where's your door? I need to get in. And we go all the way to the top, and what's it gonna have? Oh, nothing interesting. No goat horns. No, I don't know what else you can get. Armor trims? Can you get armor trims here? That was not a very good outpost. Oh, look at that! That actually didn't take that long. We're already here. That peak is kind of funny too. It's covered in mud. I don't think I've ever seen a mangrove swamp peak. I actually love this biome, but it's so annoying to traverse and it's so annoying to chop the trees down, which is also such a shame because they're such a good color. I love this red, but they're not always worth using because they're so annoying to chop. And let's see if we can see any propagules, I was about to say, and then one seemed to just fall from the sky. Let's see where this goes though. I don't know if it's like a really small or like, it seems to just be in kind of a strip going around. And I take it back, it is big enough that now I'm lost in the mangrove. And after collecting some very satisfying sounding mud, saying hello to a froggy, and chopping some more of the trees, it's time to get unlost and make our way home. After we got home, I made the concrete and I actually used a bit of the mangrove wood mixed in with the crimson for the roof of the iron farm just to add a little bit of interest. And now with that, we have all of our supplies ready to build our sugarcane farm building, which is going to go up this path right here behind the iron farm. So again, let's get to work. And here it is all finished. We can go into free cam as well and have a bit of a better look at it. It's just a small little build, but hopefully it'll fit enough sugarcane in it. Let's see. So the sugarcane farm is basically identical to the bamboo farm, except of course water is mandatory because sugarcane. Actually, this would have to go forward by 1, or the other way to do it would be 2 strips along here. And since this is the same as a bamboo farm, I'm just gonna quickly make it off camera. And wow, we're done! It's magic! There's honestly not a lot to show here. We've got extra storage, and then we have the farm itself, and we have the sugarcane that we've collected so far. And that marks the 4th farm out of 5. So we want our last one to be over here. But also you guys might have noticed that this area is looking a little bit bare, kind of in between all of the buildings. So I definitely want to dedicate a little bit of time to just decorating everywhere. So maybe we should do some of that before we start on the pumpkin and melon farm. I want to collect some spruce leaves and kind of line some of the paths with spruce leaves, especially because so these blocks here the iron golems could spawn on, but iron golems also can't spawn on leaves, so we don't need these kind of like sharp corners here. We can kind of round them out by placing leaves around them. We just need to actually get some more leaves. Wait, I was gonna go across the river for that, but I think a couple of these trees will need chopping down anyway, so I guess we can use them like here. And now we just place some leaves around. Oh, and we have some friends. And they're kind of leaving me alone. I guess as long as they leave me alone, we can leave them alone. Oh, here we go. Okay. Oh. Oh my gosh, this is my first time playing where having villagers doesn't automatically give you bad omen and start a raid. Because we do have villagers, but we just got this bad omen bottle. Oh, is that 4? Bad omen 4? But anyway, back to minding our own business. And now this is looking a little bit better already, but I still want to add some fences and lanterns and flowers. And maybe add some little crop fields in the little gaps here, although with this gap especially, I was thinking of doing a bridge over here. So maybe we make this little area into a path going to the bridge. And now things around here are looking a lot more interesting. I actually changed these windows so that there's 2 windows instead of the one in the middle. But beyond that, I added some little crops patches. And of course some flowers, and I made this little garden bed of poppies. And also I always forget that you can put flowers on tilled land, or I think you can't for some reason. But it looks so cute with them on there. I want to make little flower beds like this more often. But the reason we're over here is because I think it's time to build our bridge. So I've put 2 pillars either side here to get us started, and I thought we'd make it mostly out of spruce. But I've also brought some tuff, and I've brought some white fences with us as well. So let's just kind of see how we go. I want the bridge to incline kind of up so that if we want to, we can go under it in a boat. That's kind of the mistake I made in my last Riverside Let's Play world, which was Blossom Valley a long time ago, but I did these kind of flat bridges where you couldn't actually sail a boat under them. And I honestly just think it's better and more convenient if the bridges kind of incline up. So that is what we're going for. But we'll put posts to either side here and have this go like so, and then up another layer. And then let's see, how do we incorporate these fences? We might kind of need to, I don't know. What if we have this go one further? So the fences go like that. And then on top of each of these, we can do a tub wall with a lantern. I also want to incorporate some trapdoors just to give the floor a bit of variety. And we have some azalea leaves, so we can kind of mix them in here too. And we're all done. We have a beautiful little functional bridge going to the other side, where there's nothing over here. But there will be one day, and I tested with a little boat, which is over here, that we can get under the bridge, and it's nice and easy. Look at that. Oh, and look at this fox here. It's just having the time of its life, living in the river, killing the fish. It's kind of funny. It's definitely been there for like the past 100 days. But I think the bridge looks so cute. It looks nice from over here by our house as well. It just makes the river look a bit more interesting. But our last little step to finish our village of automatic farms is to do our pumpkin and melon farm over here. I've laid out a little section for the building, and then I think we'll make little pumpkin and melon fields either side of it. But first, let's get to work on the build. I tried to make this build a little on the tall side as far as small buildings go, because I know that pumpkin and melon farms need a bit of vertical space. And I decided to do oak walls and cherry wood roof, but I ended up changing out some of the walls for mangrove as well towards the end, as you'll see in a minute. And here it is. I feel like it's a little bit different for me for having these two different coloured walls. I wouldn't usually do that, but honestly I just felt like there was too much oak going on, especially because it's next to this oak build as well. And I can't say oak is exactly my favourite wood type. And here it is from the side. I tried to make this kind of pop out window section because it was all looking a little flat and boring. But now all that's left to do is to do the farm on the inside. So far I've kind of laid down the dirt for where the pumpkins and melons will grow. And then of course on the outside I also want to do some little pumpkin and melon fields on either side, which actually we might mostly go with pumpkins just because I think it really suits this biome a lot better than melons. And then I also thought maybe we could hang a jack-o'-lantern from the top there, and then it'll really say pumpkins. But let's just start with kind of making a little spot for some of our pumpkins to grow. We need to grow a few more anyway before we can even think about doing the farm, because we don't really have any pumpkin seeds. We have like 3. Oh, it's so annoying as well. The podzol, you can't till it. It's an issue that we keep encountering in this biome. Oh, look at the firefly lights though. I added some firefly bushes around and they're so cute. But anyway, better sleep before the monsters get us. And now we have a little pumpkin patch. I'm just kind of waiting for more pumpkins to grow. And then on the other side with this, I started making it into a crop field, and then I realized how many crop fields we have around. Because we have this beetroot one right next to it. We have that one right over there. And I thought, what else can we make? And I came up with the idea of a pond. It's pretty simple, but I think it creates a bit of variety so we don't just have crops everywhere. But while some more of our pumpkins are growing, I want to start on this. So you guys may have seen me make these before, or you've probably seen somebody make these before. But my idea was to have the water going along the back here. So we'll just get one more bucket and turn these all into sauce blocks. And then we need to till every second bit of land. We're making kind of like a checkerboard. And from there we add the seeds, and I think they grow fastest if you stagger them. So I guess we do them in kind of diagonal rows like this. Next we add observers looking at all the stems and pistons for where all the fruit will grow. And that's when we inevitably run out of redstone for it and we have to go get more again. Maybe one day we should make a redstone farm with witches. I've never done that before. Let me know what you guys think if you've made those farms before. And after we managed to get enough redstone and place the dust on the top, we made our collection system with rails down the bottom, placed some glass in the front, and ta-da! Here's our completed pumpkin and melon farm. It's been working away already. We've got a couple of pumpkins and quite a few melons. It's pretty cramped in here, but I tried to kind of make it look good, and we've got some spare storage space as well, just because these farms always end up overflowing. And then the last thing to do, I left these here to remind me, I wanted to make a couple of jack-o'-lanterns, and put one on the top of the building. And if we just go all the way up here with scaffolding and place a fence, and bam. I don't know if this is even going to look good, but at least it makes it very clear that this is a pumpkin farm. And having a look in free cam, I think that's cute. And that completes all 5 of our farms. Aki, we just have one more thing to do. We've got our name tag that we found in the zombie spawner, so we can give our dog her name. There you go, Akira. But I'm so glad that we did all of this. It's going to make our life so much easier having all these different farms. And on top of that, it's all looking pretty cute. Oh, why is there a bat in my tree? Hello. Hello. Okay, I guess we'll just ignore the bat. But in free cam, this is how our entire base is looking. Be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.